Hello everyone, welcome to Gosport Railworks. My name is James and today we're doing another model scenery kit. This time we're doing the Metcalfe Corner Shop and Pub. It is a N-scale kit and the product code is PN116. According to the instruction sheet, it's also PN117. So I'm assuming that's the other building in the kit because you do get two buildings in this one. So yes, that's a rather nice looking set of buildings there. So yeah, I mean to pop them back there. So I may just pop that down there actually. You can move down there. There we go. Right. What do we need to build the kit? It's also a very strange information sheet this time. It folds upwards, so I'm quite confused. Normally it's a normal book shape. Anyway, what do we need to build this kit? We need a modeller's knife, so I've got my knife here. A sharp pair of scissors, this pair will do. A steel ruler, which I've got right here. Glue, I've got my UHU glue here, and I've got another tube of it over there as well. I won't bother with a fine tip glue applicator because I'll just use my fingers if I need to. A cutting surface, which I've got underneath here, which I do need to replace at some time. Fine point tweezers, which I've got here. And also some watercolour paint and a fine brush, which I won't be bothering because I never do. Two things that I would recommend having is some of these clamps. These are little paper clamp things. They're quite useful holding things together while waiting for them to dry. And a pencil just to help mark off for the strengthening card in the inside, which I'll do in, just before record, I'll record the build. Anyway. Contents of this kit. So we have two sheet A's. One of them I'll be putting down here because I'll be building that later. You live down there. So yes, this is the main sheet, which has all the exterior parts of the building. We have sheet B, which is for basically all the optional bits which you can use for the buildings. So it's got the different shop names, pub names, stuff like that, and all the other little bits and pieces, which I'll be popping down there as well, and I can decide what they can be later on. This is technically one sheet, but I'll cut it in two to make it a bit easier to handle, and obviously I'll be putting that down there as well. But this is the strengthening card, which I'll be labelling up in a moment, so you can live there. We have the laser cut sheet, L1, which has all these little fiddly pieces, which I'll have to do a bit later. And then we have the glazing sheet, which is the plastic bit, and that seems a bit mucky, that one. There we go. A little bit mucky, and maybe from cutting mat, because I did put it on the bottom there. So that should be alright, that's living there. And finally, we have the instruction booklet. And let's see, we start over here with step 4 and 5, because normally they say make your builder's yard and all that lot, get the grey sheet, and actually mention labelling them? Possibly, no idea, I'll sort that out later. But yeah, they normally say extract the components first, which I don't bother, I do it as I need them, and normally put the windows in beforehand, which I may do. I'm probably going to be doing that as I go. So let's see how many steps there is. So yes, you start with the base here. This doesn't look too difficult to put together. Let's see. Yeah, it's just tidying up the base there and adding the former for the bottom of the building. Yeah, but now we get to the windows here and stick all the windows in for the main part of the building. Decide if it's a pub or a shop right here, so I will have to pay attention to that. Like this for a pub, and yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. I'll probably do that on the second one. So the first one I'll be building is a shop. Adding the doors, adding the back doors as well, adding the strengthening parts for the sides of the building, and continuing on, adding the second floor. First floor really, but adding extra strengthening bits. However that may, that's for the shop still. adding display windows, window displays, and continuing with the rear building, and so on and so on. Then finally adding the roof, then adding all the shop signs. Let's see. And this is the optional bit for making a pub. So if you just want to make a pub, you skip to this bit later on, just to add all the other bits, and just adding the, I want to say back garden, but this is the storage area behind the shops. And a few other extra little bits here as well. And obviously chimneys last, which I'm not looking forward to. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be too difficult. However, since it's 2 buildings, like I said, it will take a bit longer than if I was just doing the 1. But, yeah, I'm going to probably say 1.5 to 2 hours at most. Yeah, I'm going to see how well I get on with that. And, yeah, I'm going to first doing my usual thing of writing down all the names of all the parts. And, yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Well, here we are, both of the finished set of shops and buildings for the corner pieces. Turned out rather nice. And yeah, I did finish off the chimneys off camera because I really don't like doing them on camera. They're very, very fiddly. And yeah, I can never do them to a nice standard. But yeah, anyway, they turned out quite nice. Very happy. I'm quite also impressed with the amount of options and variety they give you for the shops on the corner. And I did finish this one off as the pub. I was very tempted to make another shop, but no. Very, very tempted to make a trippy, but no. Let's show you the back end. Yeah, very nice. Now for fiddly bits, well, obviously the sign here was a little bit fiddly. That's a bit awkward. Also making sure that you get everything lined up is obviously a bit awkward as well. Not mentioning the chimneys up top. They're obviously quite awkward for me. For the pub, I didn't find that as bad, but it was built after. Sorry, getting some glue off there. But it was built after I finished this one, so it may be just due to that I already had some experience building this one. This one wasn't as bad. But yeah, it didn't take that long. About 1 hour 20. I'm going to put 1 hour 30 for just one, and after you learned how to build one of them. The second one's not too bad either. Probably about 2 to 3 hours at most. If you build them side by side and all together, actually I don't think it'll take that long either. Probably about 2 hours. Definitely at most. So yeah, nice afternoon project to build both of them. And even though I've not tested it yet, these should butt up nicely to the Terraced Houses, which they also come in a 2-pack set as well. Which I let me just double check it. This video should have gone out. Yeah, these should go up with the Terraced Houses which I built previously. Haven't tested it, but you may need to do a little bit of removing of some material just to make it a bit more neater, because if you do it like this, there's a slight gap, mostly because it doesn't quite get close enough. It just needs a little bit of trimming down here, and that should work. Yeah, still, either way, it's a nice enough kit on its own, and it will look even nicer when you have a nice long street. One that end, another one that end, and houses in the middle. But yeah, very happy. Anyway, that's going to be it for me, so do let me know what you think about the Metcalfe corner shop and pub kit in the comments. So if you do like it, feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and if you didn't like it, hope you enjoyed it anyway. And yeah, that's it for me, so I'll see you all again next time, so take care now, bye bye.